Hello everybody, this is the end of week 2 of over-the-road training with Veriha Trucking. It's been a wonderful experience. I did 3,494 miles, probably would have done more, but we had a couple of times where we were stuck at different places for long periods of time, many hours. But it's all part of it. When we get stuck, we do get paid for that time, not while you're in training. But it was a good experience. I have driven a long time, and what I really want to say in this particular video and this particular experience I've had, I don't mention people's names in Veriha Trucking is a good company. I've been here 6 weeks, 42 days, 43, today's 44. Today's 44 days that I've been with Veriha. I haven't been home yet. But anyway, I do have a lot of experience trucking. I say a lot, 7-8 years. I've driven flatbeds and box trucks. Or dry goods, I call them box trucks. But anyway, my experiences were with companies that specialized in what I was doing for them. I did steel for a while. I did over-the-road TMC. I worked for CRST, Ryerson Steel at Lancaster, New York, and Land Air Express in Newburgh, New York. And with Land Air, I was mostly dropping hooks. So I didn't really learn a lot of what Veriha teaches and focuses on. So I did actually learn a tremendous amount, most especially these past 2 weeks, even more than all the prior weeks as far as new stuff. A lot of everything's been repetitive for a lot of the other things I did, like the daily guide. I was home every day doing deliveries and stuff like that, but we went with trailer loads to different places. But I've done a lot of that stuff. Over the road experience was a lot different. Veriha Trucking does weigh and scale through CAT scales every load that's over 30,000 pounds. So there's a lot of learning that you're taught. A lot of you learn unscripted, live. Okay, but I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I did learn of a different way to rethink the load and when and why you pick places to get scaled, because you do have to be kind of in tune to what's going on around you, and I got taught a lot about that these past 2 weeks. And also trip planning and coordinating things within the truck so that you are where you need to be in the most efficient time. It's really, and you have a lot of control of it. You don't have a lot of control of what you're told to do. It's part of the job, you need to do things. But you have control as to how you manage it and get to the places you need to get to on time. And there's also ways that you learn that when you're delayed. We were delayed a lot this past 2 weeks at different locations. So you have to communicate that with your dispatcher and let them know the changes and how to coordinate it. But it was a great experience. In 4 days, I'm off 4 days now, 4 days of me time. I didn't get a chance to go home like a lot of other people did. So these 4 days came into play recently. I'm on day 2, 1.5 days in. And I explained to them that I want this to be me time. This is a private room in a choice hotel, if you know what choice hotels are. And I'm paying for it, but I'm paying for it at the corporate rate, which is like a third the price. Anyway, that was my choice. Veriha helped make that happen for me so that I can get my personal kind of decompression time right now. Because on Wednesday I go back on the road to the final 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, I don't know, the final phase of what I need to go through to get the final training done with Veriha so that I can be tested by Veriha, my final road test by them, and then I get my own truck. So it's very exciting. It's a lot of fun, as you can tell. I'm just wound up all the time. But it's a good company, truly a good company. Ask them whatever you need to ask them. Sometimes it sounds like there are different stories going around and people hear different things. They really work directly with you. So your particular situation is going to be different than his or hers. So they might be told a little bit of different things. Stay in touch with the people you talk to at Veriha and try to talk to the same person all the time if you can. And just ask the questions. They will answer them. I can't answer all their questions. I can only answer what I've experienced. I want you to really understand that. Contact them, ask them the questions you want to ask. You could email me, or whatever, and I'll answer questions that I'm aware of. But if you go into the corporate or corporation or trucking company itself questions, I can't answer them honestly. I'll refer you back to them. Subscribe. There's a lot more to come. I hope to have my truck in the next 2 weeks maybe or so, and there's going to be a lot more videos. A lot more videos. I kind of have control of my space. I haven't had control of my space. The 4 days I'm here, I have control. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe.